know why it doesn't. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There it is. Sorry, you saw my future goal board. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. It's kind of late. I was trying to go live way earlier. So yeah. Sunshine in my pocket. Yeah, so it's Thursday, one of my favorite days of the week. I'm sure there's some people that are probably sleeping, being boring. Because, you know, I heard yesterday, actually, me and Ashley were saying, somebody said to her, oh, I'm so bored. Fucking wish I had time to be bored. Too busy living my life. What's up, Lindsay? Hey, girl, hey. In my zone, chilling. My candles, my crystals, my drums, in my sacred space. It's a wonderful feeling. I've been thinking about this video all day. I just put up an event too for the 17th. It's in like 8 days. A few days, you know. I mean, I've been channeling into it for a little while now, but I've been so busy that I said, oh no, the 17th is coming. So check out the events. It's called Hecate's Heretics. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony invoking the energy of the goddess, Hecate. Check out the event if you want to know more. It's going to be pretty freaking cool. It will be online in a private Facebook group, so you will be able to access it limitlessly. So, but yeah, live free or die trying to fit in. Which one are you? I know I'm living free. I hope y'all are too. So, this video has been inspired by my own actions. The actions I'm noticing around me of people and situations and how people handle situations. How people miss opportunities because they're too busy trying to fit in. There's also some people that are thinking that they're living free, taking those opportunities, but they're still trying to fit in because they're not their opportunities or ideas. But, yeah, so October. What a freaking month. The veil has been non-existent for a while now. And now it's pretty much very thin. So what's happening lately, I noticed with the magic and everything, especially ancestral, is that karma is breaking so quickly that we're able to attain many, many things. So it's almost happening instantly. And I've been talking about this for months in my transmission videos. And this isn't a transmission video. I'm just here getting real with you. Is that I'm just noticing, not even noticing, but I'm just relishing in all the blessings that I've jumped for, all the things that I've worked hard to get, the things that I've said yes to get where I am, you know. And that's living free, not in the restraints of what everybody's told to be doing. I work 7:30 to 4 o'clock every single day at a normal job. And then I work my purpose after that. But I also work my purpose while I'm doing my other job. Because it is in the medical field. Holistically. You know, I would put it that way. So I'm healing all day long. But my point with this video is kind of like, you know, do things you want to do. Like, I both jobs I have right now are dreams that I've always wanted. I'm a witch for a living, and I work with weed for a living. Together in one. I use the witch part of me to get the job to work with the weed. This is what I'm trying to explain. So I don't fit in. I live free. I don't try and fit into what other people believe is what should be done. And I stand out of that box without giving a shit of what people think. And it's gotten me to where I am right now. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think that a lot of people should, I mean, they're probably not a witch, whatever the case may be. The point is that you need to live in your truth and who you are and walk freely in that. And until you do that, I'm sorry, but you're not going to get everything you want. It's just going to be a lot of, why is this happening to me? I was there. Thought I had to do a certain thing, be a certain way. Nope. Even my daughter's like, wow, this is happening quick. That's what happens when you say yes to yourself. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. I'm sure a bunch of boring people are asleep right now, not knowing what to do, or they're watching it and not clicking on the video because you're just fitting into some society standard of, I shouldn't like that. What are people gonna think of me? She's a witch. Well, fuck you, because I don't care. But, yeah, I guess you guys can all tell that me and Ashley have been getting very real with everybody. It's just begun. I haven't been live in a while. It's probably been a few weeks. Been very busy, so I apologize. New products are coming out. I've been on my venture of Orgonite, and I got this. I think I can plug this light in. I posted a little like video thing earlier today. So I'm trying to put this spotlight, yeah. Ooh, Orgonite. So if you don't know what Orgonite is, because I'm sure there's a bunch of people that, you know, die trying to fit in, but they don't know what certain things are. Orgonite is, and when compiled correctly with the inorganic and organic materials, it creates an EMF deflector. An EMF is electromagnetic frequency. This is emitted off cell phones, computers, appliances, all kinds of things. I'm creating stuff to deflect that now. So I have pendants. I've been making pendants, generators into pyramids. I have a few still in mold. I have charging plates as well, which I think is amazing because then you could just put your drinks right on top of it. Lindsay says, fuck people and what they think. Yeah, I don't care. I've never cared what people think. I guess I was soft for a little while because people don't understand how to handle the real me. The newly evolved me. No, I think I was more mean before. But then you do shadow work and you evolve. I'm going to show two that are mid-pour. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that story because I feel like that's going to happen next. That where did we come from thing. I think me and Ashley are going to do something together with that. I really like this Metatron Cube charging plate though. I'm going to put this on the web store this weekend, I believe. But what I thought was really cool and Metatron wanted me to do was put raw shungite around the edge where there is... And shungite is a stone that naturally deflects EMF. So it's doing what the Orgonite is doing on its own. And I really love to put that in the Orgonite to give it an extra boost. But this one, I put it around and there's selenite in the middle. Also with copper and brass. And again, these lights do not do it justice. This one has the shungite within it. This one has like the flower of life. These gold pieces are all like intricately cut with a little X-Acto knife. I ordered them specially from Etsy. They're really awesome. But we have a couple mid-pour, which I think this one looks really cool. This one needs like one more layer. That's the bottom half. That's like some raw copper. This is from a different distributor. This selenite, shungite. But what is really cool is that because of course you have the quartz that's wire wrapped here. But I wire wrapped the quartz with brass and put it in the middle. And then I put selenite on each corner. This is going to be very interesting when it comes out. And it's always a surprise. Because one thing with orgonite, you could definitely fuck it up. And then those become my own pieces. Lindsay, oh, I like that. I should purchase that for myself for my birthday next week. Hey, well, this one's not done yet. Still in the mold. But the charging plates, the big pyramid, those will be up this week. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 pendants that need one more pour. Because sometimes with the pendants, I like to do some, like this one doesn't have any metal around it. But I have some where the metal is around it. And, well, I have brass, gold plated, and silver plated. So, and inside is hollow, and I pour the orgonite within it. So, I have a few that need another pour to fully submerge it completely. And they're going to be pretty fucking dope. I really like them. I don't know, I'm excited. Some of you have known my wands, my boxes. I, of course, will always make candles because that's my spell work. But now I'm creating spell work within orgonite. So it's pretty interesting. And if you only saw this corner over here of my room, you'd have a little idea. But basically, in a nutshell, this video is supposed to all be about live free and do what you love. Because if you don't, you're just going to go every day in the motion. You're going to feel old. You're going to age faster. My daughter is going to be 19 years old next month. Yep, 19. I don't feel like I have a 19-year-old. I don't look like I have a 19-year-old. And I don't plan on looking like that when I'm 50 either. Not for a long time, but my point is, it's all up here. The more you tell yourself you're bored, the more you tell yourself that you can't do something, or I hate my job. This isn't what I love to do. That's all you'll ever be. Know your worth. It's something I'll always say to everybody. Does not matter who they are in your life. If they come into your life and they disrupt it, they need to leave as fast as they came in. People are tests. Places are tests. Scenarios and situations are tests. Until you understand that and can read through those lines, have fun navigating. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Just trying to tell everybody to say yes to yourself. A lot of people dwell on things they can't change instead of changing what they can. And I think change is amazing. I thrive in chaos. I have to. The things I prophesize sometimes. But yeah, so new products. I just posted an event, Hecate's Heretics. It's going to be Saturday, October 17th at 7 p.m. I will be doing it in a private Facebook group that you will be added to after purchasing the ticket. This will be, in the beginning, I will go over some brief information about Hecate and the importance of connecting with her after the ceremony, and ways to go about that as well. But it's going to be such an amazing, amazing connection ceremony. Hecate is a goddess that I've worked with for many years. I'd say 8 to 10 years now, heavily like that. She is my, I work heavily with Freya, but Hecate is my goddess of protection. She's my goddess of witchcraft. She's like been my guide through a lot of my magic. And I'll go into detail with that as well. But I'm here to help you all, female and male witches, connect to Hecate. She's here to help us. So check out that event. If you have any questions about it or something like that, message me. Ticket link is in that event. You can get it right on my website. But yeah, so fucking, I mean, I don't know. I think that more people should just like wake up and realize that the more you hate your fucking life, the more you're gonna hate your fucking life. I mean, you know, your life is what you make it. Your reality is what you make it. And everybody's like, so I know Ashley made a post earlier today about like the lady we seen yesterday. We're driving. I'm like, this fucking lady looks so miserable. Like, fucking settlers. Don't be a settler. Oh, I'm so fucking glad I never settled for shit. I spent enough time settling back in years ago, like through my before I went through my shamanic death, when I went through the fucking trauma. That was settling. That was trauma. That was staying in trauma. That was being a wounded warrior. That's what that was. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. And now I'm in such an amazing place because I said yes to myself and decided to not give a crap. So yeah, live free or die trying to fit in, because that's all that's going to happen. You know? It's just fucking... You gotta love your life. You sit there and say, fuck my life every day. That's what you're doing. You know? Magic is... Spells are words. Words are spells. People don't realize. Watch what you say. Watch what you think. The magic, the energy right now. We're not in a 3D reality anymore. As much as you want to believe it, comprehend it, anything like that, our 3D reality is now 5D, which means your words and your thoughts are being created instantly. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's happening. I'm sitting in living motherfucking proof of that. I have a home where I can just do my work and then leave the room and go in my room and do what I go to bed. I could go anywhere else. But the opportunity arose and I took it. I didn't say, oh no. It's a little more than I wanted. I don't know if I should do that. I don't think I can do that. No, I didn't act like that. Fuck that. I can do it. I'm going to work harder to keep it. And that's it. And now I don't even have any worries because I'm already here and I know and I see and I understand that I took the right steps for the blessings to come to me. We all do all this magic. And I do magic every day of my life. But the point is we can get to... I guess I'll go over this more in Hecate's Heretics. So, but my point is that we get dependent on things. And we get dependent on things that aren't actually good for us. Whether it's ways of life or ways of thinking. This is my point. So, you know, I do magic every day, but with the serious stuff, I have so much faith in it after I do it that I don't have to do it again. You know, sometimes there's scenarios where you have to up that. Sometimes you have to work harder to get that done. But it's almost like when you're overdoing it, because you're like, it's not happening. Why isn't it happening? I would make candles for people and change their fucking life. I could make candles. Do you know, you want to know this story? This is my point. Live free or die trying to fit in. Like, it's just, you gotta make your life what you want it. You know, I sat there, I was like, I make all these candles for people. I've got people pregnant. I've done all these things. And I'm like, I can't get one fucking shit. I gotta jump through all these motherfucking hoops just to get to the end result. And it just went poof right in my head, a light bulb. It's the work that makes that blessing so much more beautiful, heartwarming, deserving. You know, it's like, because you didn't miss those opportunities. You said yes. I did a spell, not last year, the year before, to be in the cannabis industry. For like 6 months, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I got the fucking clear message. Hey, go do this, go do that. I did those things. And then out of the fucking blue, in my lap was that job. Because I listened and I said yes to myself. And I said that I deserved more than that. And that my life was not going to be this boring, mundane, what society expects from you. No. I took a chance. You know? I stopped doing everything and jumped into working for Ashley. 4 years straight I was working for her? And then I jumped into my stuff. And I put in the work. So now it's paying off. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is you're just going to spin in circles until you just keep spinning to the same thing. You got to make action. You can't just sit in the same dead-end job and not change. I mean, I don't know. I still work out of the shop. I just don't have to be there every day. That's it. Change, adapt, evolve what you're creating, you know? You don't always know where you want to be when you get there. I mean, you know what I mean? Take the leap. All you people saying, I can't leave my job, I can't leave my job, I can't leave my job. That's all I hear in the back of my head right now. So whoever's watching this, I guess this video is for those people that don't want to fucking leave your job or take a chance in something new. Or maybe you're sitting home not working. First of all, my whole thing with this is, I mean, I know I've been working this whole time, but the point is that adapt, evolve, figure something out that you might, you think you can thrive at, and take that chance. I did a video not long ago about taking chances changes your fate. That's the only way to change your fate is if you take a chance. I mean, I took a chance on this place and so many doors opened up after that it was just oh, okay, thanks. Thank you for saying good job on taking that chance. It's as easy as that. Everybody sits back and they're all scared to take that leap. They're scared to be oh, I can take a risk. They're waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. That's a problem. Tell yourself what to do. I don't know. I guess this is just a rant. So, haha, all you people that just woke up and didn't see this last night. But yeah. I just think that everybody should just learn to be free. If people are restraining you from being who you are, create that boundary. Walk away. Wash your hands. Either they're going to adapt and evolve with you, or they're just going to cease to exist in your reality. Same with jobs, and same with surroundings, living quarters. But you have to be the one to take that step. Can't wait for it to just happen to you. But yeah, live free. Me and Ashley were friggin' Amy's here. I'm on late. Me and Ashley were walking around Salem yesterday. And I was like, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. The money goes into my piggy bank. I know you all seen it. I seen you watch my story. No. And then we got mad obnoxious in the video she did. We're going to get more obnoxious. And that's a promise. Because we're just going to be us. And that's the thing is so many people, we see you. Don't be a sheeple. I don't know. It's a shame when you see people so afraid to take a risk. So afraid to say yes to life. I hope y'all can wake up and realize that you're the only one making it that miserable. Nobody around you. I can't be the reason for your happiness. They can't be the reason for your happiness. You gotta be the reason for your happiness. If you don't know how to do that, then figure it out. But yeah, new product coming soon. This is the charging plate. I wonder if I can change this spotlight. Like the kind of... So you can see the metal. I want you to see the metal. You can't. I'll take some really dope pictures. Ooh, that's horrible lighting. That's better, I guess. Ooh. So here, Amy. So it's a charging plate. We got selenite. And I made this Metatron's... I put it together. I'm fucking insane. I do crazy, crazy things. And I do it intuitively sound. So I put selenite in the center. There's copper and brass. And then I thought was really cool is that I put raw shungite on the edge. I have to put another layer of epoxy though because I'm noticing it's coming off and I don't want you guys to get it all over the place. So I think I'm going to add a little more so it's thicker because you see there's a little spots. I don't know. He was like, add some. You know, Archangel Metatron, he's the Archangel of Ascension. I feel like he's very connected to, of course, sacred geometry. He's like very good with children and of course the Ascension. So this would be great for somebody doing homeschooling with their kids, I'd say. Put your drink right on it. Phone. Again, orgonite deflects. It turns the EMF, the electromagnetic frequencies emitted from your cell phones, into orgone energy, which is a healthy energy. So yeah, we have that. And you saw the pyramid in the picture. I really like how this came out, though. I like how the selenite looks like that. Yo, that looks trippy. It's funny because you look at it. When you look at it from the side, it almost looks... Oh, see, when you guys see it in the camera, it looks straight. When I look at it on the edge like that, it looks crooked because of the way... It's definitely in the middle, in the center. But it's cool how the prism creates that illusion. That almost... It's just so fucking gnarly, man. Orgonite's amazing. It's such a great energy. I love it. So, yeah. Oh, and then there's this one. That one's still curing. I didn't even show the solenoid that's in the works. So I have the... My charger just fell, but alright. Here's the other plate with the flower of life, seed of life. That has the shungite within it. Has it inside. And brass and selenite. I really like to use selenite in the charging plates because of it. It's just fucking such a great stone. So I have that one too. So that's 2 charging plates so far. One has to still be finished, so I'll put one on the web store at least. But then this still needs another pour. I thought that was really cool. You can see the selenite, copper, even though it's kind of fucking blurry. Oh no, you can't. Horrible quality. But anyways, this inside has... Is this the one with the 4? Yes. So this one has a wire wrapped quartz in the middle with brass, and then each corner has a piece of selenite. So it has the point, selenite, selenite, selenite. I put a little epoxy. Then I added the shungite. I added more selenite, more shungite. Layers and layers and layers. Copper, copper, copper. So one more pour to cover that up. And then it can come out. So it's pretty wild. And then this solenoid, it's clear all on the top. I'm not sure how this is going to come out. This is the first time I put so much clear on the top, but I thought it would give this awesome illusion because if you kind of look through the mold, you can't even tell. But you see this middle layer here is a little different. So if you look at this layer, we have shungite and copper here, selenite there. If you look, this layer underneath has selenite going this way with shungite and copper on the other side. So I kind of like topsy-turvy layered stuff like that. And then, of course, it has the copper and brass because I love using brass. It's really pretty looking. So that solenoid's that's going to be fire. And again, a bunch of pendants too. And then I have this one. I don't really know what's going to happen with this. I have copper plated, well, it's copper mica flecks. So it's flecks of mica, which is in lepidolite, but it's coppery. So I poured the epoxy, I poured the copper flakes in, and I mixed it around really fast before it got kind of hard, and then I shoved a quartz inside there. So I have no idea what this is going to look like. I'm going to add some more epoxy and, of course, some shungite because I love shungite. I might put lapis in this one. I think the lapis would work good with that. And then we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to have an Archangel Michael charging plate soon as well. So I finally have his portrait up on my table over there. So yeah, I love the shimmer of that. I just love orgonite. It's very emotionally clearing. It's not just the EMF. I almost want to cry a little because it literally, at the day and age we're living in right now, the 5G, whatever that may be, the technology, the AI consciousness, the energy that's floating around, and the evolution in that. Orgonite is what we need right now. So I'm just pleased to be able to give it to you guys and be a creator of it. So look out for that. And Amy, check out the event I just made. It's called Hecate's Heretics. It's the gathering of the solitary witch. So yeah, check it out. I'm going to end with Wardruna. And the ceremonial song. I have to go meditate now because things are coming in real hard and strong. So, oh shit, you're going. Nice. Yeah, I made the ticket link on my website. I've never done that before, so we'll see. Eventbrite is annoying sometimes, so I figured, hey, let me try it. I pay for the damn thing anyway, so. Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I have to go. It's late. I've been doing so much work. Oh, it's not that bad. I know my daughter just got home from work. I could hear her coming up the stairs. But, yeah, I'm going to go meditate for a few minutes with all my orgonite around me. Don't worry, I won't do it with the product I'm going to sell you guys. You guys are all on the altar. I do have... My daughter bought a pendant for me. I thought it was so cute. I go, I can't take your money. You're my kid. She goes, Ma, this is different. This is your work. You made that. And I was just like, oh, I'm such a great kid. She knows the value of $1. But this is the one I made her. And this is what I mean by like the silver. God, this freaking light. Let me see if I can get it to go. Ah, I think I figured out something so you guys can see. Yeah. Well, now Guru's on. My playlist is shuffling. I guess, yeah. I hope it kind of... So yeah, so I have like the silver plated, and then, I know it's a horrible lighting right now, but there's selenite and brass in there with the epoxy. That's Tessa's, so that's not for sale, sorry. But I can make something similar, and I do have this one available. This is another shape. This one is brass. Rainbow obsidian. And brass as well. I like to put black rope on a lot of the orgonite because it actually acts as a better conductor. I feel like the overextension of metal, like, so you got to think about it. Orgonite is compiled correctly. It's 50% inorganic, 50% organic materials. So the metal would actually add to that, or the deposit of whatever it may be, gold, silver, whatever. So I like to use black rope, one, because black is great for protection. But also, it's kind of like, think of it as like, it grounds it, you know? So I got that one. This one I thought was pretty cool. I like the shape. I don't really like how, I mean, somebody else is going to love it, but how minimal stuff is in it, and the fact that the orange calcite, it was the way I did it, is that it kind of didn't, just lighting is horrible. Let me see. Yeah. I guess that's a little better. So this is orange calcite in there, but I don't, the layering I did, it's almost like backwards. So I'm kind of disappointed with this. I might not even sell this. I might just give it to somebody. Maybe I'll just hang it from my, oh, that's a wonderful idea. I'm going to hang it from the ceiling fans because again, EMF comes off of anything electromagnetic frequencies. Hey Aaron, what's up? Yeah, I'm not going to be live much longer. It's kind of late. I kind of just wanted to go on a little ranty rant. It's not really a transmission. It's kind of like, I have an event coming. I have a new product coming. I want you all to live free or just die in the misery that you want to create in your life because, hey, when you live free, you can have everything you want. Just say yes to yourself. That's kind of what the video is about. But yeah, the orgonite. So charging plates. This is still being set in the mold. Big ass pyramids and shit. Woo! Look at that shit. Listening to Guru. This solenoid's gonna be fucking dope. I can't wait. Yeah, I've been pretty freaking busy. And then I have some cool ones. I can't even show you them yet. They're not done. I have to do another pour on them. But I have, I guess I could show these. I haven't done anything with these. So I have a pendant coming that has these. It's very tiny, but it's sacred geometry. It's gold leaf. Wow, you can't even see it. These, I have these. I gotta do some in. I get these from this awesome girl on Etsy. She does it literally by hand, everyone, and they're so freaking insane. So yeah, I like to put a lot of effort in my work, and I like to get materials from people that like to put the work in, because I'm all about putting in the work. I don't like lazy motherfuckers. And I don't like motherfuckers that make me lazy. Yeah, live free or die. Live free or die trying to fit in. That's my motto right now. It's like, you know, you gotta realize that the only way you're gonna live at all is if you say yes to yourself. I mean, so many people are, oh, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I hear so many people say they hate their life. Fuck my life. You know what I say every day? I love my life. I fucking love my life. And that's exactly how I say it. I laugh. I could be in the middle of working and just start giggling because my mindset is that I actually love my life because I do. I have no complaints. But I'm the only one who brought myself there. It's a mentality thing. And I wasn't always in that great mentality. I was de-manifesting everything that was being handed to me. And that's something I created too, a word. Yeah, I like to create words. De-manifested it. It happened so quickly. But, I don't know. Live free. Free in your truth and who you are. Not trying to be someone else's truth. You know what I mean? If you don't know who the fuck you are, you need to look in the mirror. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, you need to fucking start learning something. That's what you need to do. I don't know. There's a lot coming in. There's a lot of protection that needs to be had. There's going to be a lot of false prophets because I'm already seeing them. And I've had a few visions over the last 4 years that are starting to come to fruition now, and I'm sitting in proof of it again, but it's just wild. The energy that's fluctuating. Yeah, for damn sure. You know, Amy. I don't know. There's just a lot. A lot of false prophets. I don't know. There's a lot of people waking up, and there's people that are pretending to be the voice for those people, or are looking for the get rich quick scheme to be the voice for that people, which it sucks because I feel bad for the person that falls for it. A lot of people don't follow discernment as a key to walking through their life, and that's needed when you want to say yes to yourself, because think about it. If you're saying no to yourself so long, what discernment do you really carry? You can't even say yes to yourself. Aaron, I create words all the time. No fucks given. If they can add shit like bootylicious in actual dictionary, I can make bootylicious. That's actually in the dictionary? I don't know. Well, yeah, demanifesting, I made it up. I don't care. It's true, though. I mean, what? The fucking language we talk was made up at one point, so who cares? Just evolving it. Anyways, I don't know. When I was younger, I was always dyslexic, had problem reading, stuff like that. So I always formulate ways to remember things. I mean, I'm a seer. I've always seen things. I've always saw it. Everybody's like, wow, you remember that? Yeah, I remember what time of day it was. I remember what temperature it was. I remember the smell that was in the air. I remember what I was wearing, and I remember what you were wearing. And I can even remember how many times I blinked. I don't know. That's what happens when you're a seer. I met David Blaine 3 years ago, and I can shake his hand right now. Oh, I'm shaking his hand. Photographic memory. And it comes with all the senses. It's not just what I'm seeing. I'm feeling it. I'm sensing it. You know, it's like having deja vu all the time. It's fucking wild. But yeah, be careful, because there's going to be a lot of people, I have this, listen to this, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. I have premonitions and prophecies that I've seen for years now that I'm scared to tell people, because I don't want them to happen. And they've been happening. And I've told certain people, they know who they are. Yes, Ashley is one of them. And I know some of you watching understand that when I say that. But it's been a lot more. And it's been globally. So, I mean, I have some, I'm calling them the unseen prophecies. These are prophecies that I haven't indulged because I've been almost in fear of creating panic. But they're starting to occur, so I have to say them now. But again, when I say yes to that part of myself, then you'll get it. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Amy, you know. Yeah, you know. One day I'll do a video about that. I don't think so. That'll be like in 30 years. Maybe. If I even do that. Maybe it'll just be in my own teachings. That was really hard to deal with. But yeah, I mean, just be careful. There's going to be, you know, people don't practice discernment or even invoke any kind of protection. So for those waking up that are watching this, just practice discernment, please, because there's going to be people that say they can help you, and they're probably tapping in or channeling into something that is not good, that is trying to instill that bad energy within you. So, because I can see it all. There's a lot of energy that's been awakened on this planet. I refer to as in other videos as the Atlantis energy. And with that Atlantis energy, there's also bad energy. So be careful. It mimics as false power. That's what some people really got to understand and practice discernment for. Amplify your power within, and you'll be able to see that within others. Amy, people need to wake the fuck up and really pay attention to who they are following. Yes, I totally agree. There's way too many juice drinkers and cult leaders out there. Too many cults popping up. Look at that. Drink the juice. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking cult leaders. Absolutely. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. Yeah. Makes me sick. I don't know. I hate covens. Just like Hecate's heretics, I said the gathering of the solitary witch, because I had a bad lifetime with where I was betrayed by my coven, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. I fucking hate covens. If you don't like me because of that, fuck you. I'm a solitary witch. A vulva. Want to be specific. So, that's what I said this morning. Yeah. I mean, like, it's like going to church. You know what I mean? Fuck you. I can do it right here. What people don't realize is back then it was you were killed, you had to survive. So people came together as covens for power so they could join their power and survive. That's why covens were there. Okay? My coven now is my ancestral lineage. That's it. Allie, it is so gross seeing the cults from in the spiritual world. Yep. Yeah, it is. And now, and it's funny because me and Ashley are going to be totally obnoxiously our real selves even more now. Where we never stifled it. We never really, like, hid it. We just never fully, like, how do you say it? What's a good analogy to use? I don't know. I keep seeing, like, not lighting the whole firework or something. Or, like, I don't even know how to explain this. It's so wild. Because y'all never fucking seen it. Some of you, but because the only people I feel that have seen it are the people that are waking up right now that knew us before we woke up. Those are the ones that are going to understand. Yeah, bring it. I have this, I can't tell people, I'm going to do it next year for Halloween, but I have this amazing idea for a display outside my house. But I didn't have enough time. I just moved, so I feel like I still am unpacking. I still have clothes in totes that I haven't hung up because I'm just so exhausted. Working here, and it's just amazing. I don't even care. I love it all. I'm just glad and blessed that I have it all. So, but yeah, so I don't even know where I was going with that. I guess I'm just grateful for where I am, and I got sidetracked. A message came through. But, yeah, I mean, fuck the cults. I'm gonna break down, I've had the Guy Fawkes mask, the V for Vendetta mask, the Anonymous. I've had it tattooed on me for 10 years now, like, and I was fucking with it before that, so, just, come on, man. I don't know. Oh, I better see you next Halloween, Amy. You've been saying that every year since you moved to Florida. But yeah, my point is, we're not going to be quiet anymore. There's so many things happening. There's so many things awakening on this planet and people's abilities. Like, you got a certain amount of time to utilize it or else they're fucking gone. And they might come back. So this is what I've noticed too, is that when you start to allow certain people into your life that aren't open to their own abilities or their truth or even saying yes to themselves, it's almost like you're going to instantly just start saying no to yourself, and you're just going to get into that dormant, like, die to fit in type of mentality because their energy is bringing your energy down. This is what y'all need to understand right now. So, if it takes you being solitude to keep your energy up, it's something you got to do. Amy, but this winter is going to be Nevada and Arizona. Oh, nice. Cool. I want to go to Arizona. Phaedra! I know, it's so late. I've been on for a little while now. Basically, I'm just on. You're living free, so, you know this mess. Live free or die trying to fit in. I'm just here telling everybody, you gotta fucking live your best life. No fucks given. Who gives a shit? My profile picture on my personal page, I have a rune written on my fucking head in blood. Yes, my blood. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Go right by my picture, because I don't want to be your friend anyways. You just gotta, You're not going to detention. You're not getting burned at the stake. Be the fuck who you are, in your truth. Don't pretend to be someone else's truth. Don't be like, oh, they're cool, I want to be like them. Fucking stop that shit. Because then people like me and Ashley are going to call you out on that shit and probably smack you around. So just fucking deal with that. And be yourself. I fucking hate that shit. It's just how it's going to be now. Sedona. Yes, I want to go to Sedona. I can't wait to do the ceremony. I guess I'm going to end this video, but I do want to show this for those who are going to attend my ceremony. Even though I'm not going to show the whole altar, but I did add this to the top. The 3 candles. She's like, I want 3 candles. So, for Hecate. I don't know. I love it. But yeah, so just be your fucking self. Your truth. Who you are. You know what I mean? It's not like who don't be who the fuck I am, because I'll knock you the fuck out. That's what I'm going to say. I'll come to wherever the fuck you live and do it too. I don't care. Actually, I don't have to do that. Because like I said, I'm a witch. I'm a vulva. I practice Seder. Do a lot of astral magic. Phaedra. I'll catch the replay. How are you? I'm great. How are you? Been busy. Yep. Always slap a bitch. That's where I came from. I don't give a fuck. Slap a dude too. They get out of play. I feel like all my boys that are dead right now are laughing. But yeah, Phaedra, I was showing my pieces. The light came off. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If they're hating, I'm doing something right. And that's all you gotta remember too. Be your truth. Let people... I made a fucking post today about the abundance of man boys. And I think it's funny that there are men there that agree and think it's funny. And I think it's funny too. Just grow a pair and stop getting hurt over everything. Be your truth. Figure out what it is. Because I think a lot of the problem with people hating on us for being our truth is that they don't even know what their truth is. Thank you, Phaedra. Yeah, that's the top part. She's got me doing all kinds of things over there. It's like my ancestor altar too. So like the bottom hat, there's like 4 tiers on it. Actually, there's 5 tiers. I love Hecate. She's my homie. But, yeah. I get excited. Just gotta be your fucking truth. You know? Stop letting people say you can't. Stop telling yourself you can't. Don't give a shit. If you feel witchy, if you feel like you want to walk this spiritual path, but you're afraid of the people around you and what they'll think, you got a lot of work to do. And it's never going to change until you change it. So I think that everybody should just, do what makes them feel happy. As long as you're not hurting someone else. Do what you love. Change the job. Begin a new job. If you're sitting on your ass all day not doing anything because you can't work because of this, figure out something that'll really get your fire going. Yeah, they're waiting for someone else to tell them what their truth is, or they're waiting for someone else to be their happiness. That's a problem. That's a fucking problem. Yeah, and then Guru comes on. That's what I'm here for. I take action. I fucking love Guru. I wish he was still alive, man. So many y'all haters won't even know who he is. But he's the king of monotone. And he's very, very, I want to say, I guess Guru was my first spiritual advisor. He's the one that said spirituality supports reality. And that clicked to me. He's from the 90s. For you youngins. Guru of Gangsta. He's really good. You should check him out. Moment of Truth, one of my favorite songs. Amy says, oh, fuck that shit. No one can make you happy but you. That's putting too much power into someone outside of you. Absolutely. You're putting that person on a pedestal as well. And that's a problem. because then that person can't live up to that pedestal you're creating in your mind about them. Yeah. And I guess this is a message not only for like, not only like that, like even as healers and people that work with magic, be careful too, because there's going to be people that don't know how to stand in their truth or heal or alleviate their trauma just in the mind state to be able to move forward in their life. But when they're around you, they can. Or when they're around you, they can. Like, see how I'm holding my neck right now? Because I'm stopping the people that I associate with this conversation from attaching to me. That's what I'm doing. So, it's almost like, it's just not healthy. It's not healthy for either party, bottom line. You can't be the reason for someone else's happiness. They have to figure it out on their own. I don't know. I spent a lot of solitude trying to figure out who I was because I forgot. And it's been 5 years now, almost 6 years. And I'm still every day learning more and more about me that is exciting and new and makes me really fucking happy. Phaedra, busy too, staying above all the bullshit going on, like you said. I'm living my own unique life, moving out of my comfort zone, taking risks, and living in my I am presence. Absolutely. That's exactly what I mean. That's what we should be doing. Stop fixating and focusing. Oh, look what they're doing. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I'm going to try and do that. And not know anything about it. Phaedra, I'm not going to go fucking start like pouring gold and be like, hey, look at all this stuff. You do that. I might have you teach me to do that. But, I mean, I do want to cast my own stuff for my organite. So maybe we'll talk about that. But, and I have, my attic space is very large. I think I'm going to put a lathe in there. I think everybody that sees my attic, they're like, you should make this a cool chill spot. And I'm like, no, dude, it's going to be my workshop. Like, fuck off. I got a living room for that. But yeah, gotta just stay within yourself. Like, that's another thing. Everybody was telling me how I should decorate my new place. No. This is mine. I'm going to do what I want. That's it. Yep. Listen, Guru, she knows what she wants. Don't settle. Don't be a settler. Be who you are. If you don't know who you are, go fucking find it. Journal. Crawl in a hole. Crawl out of the hole. You'll get there. Yes, anything, what you feel called to, absolutely. And I do, if I feel called to, I do actually. But my point is that I'm not going to go tomorrow, start pouring a bunch of gold without even knowing what the fuck to do. I don't want to fuck that shit up. You know what I mean? The knowing that I have to learn something before actually attaining that or doing it. You know? I've been pouring organite for longer than a few weeks. You think I'm just going to throw these right on and say, hey, buy this? No, you know how much organite's in my room? Because I had trial and error and I had to figure it out. And you know, there's a lot to it. But, yeah. A lot of discipline. Phaedra, I think, don't do it, just do it. Just to do it. Do what's actually calling to you. Yeah, don't do it just to do it. Yeah, like I feel like there's so many people that see this work too and they're like, oh, that's cool. And they want to do it too. But they don't realize how much work it takes to go into it. And that's what I would always say to somebody coming in the shop is like, go what you're drawn to. They would walk in the shop and be like, well, what do I need? And I'll be like, what do you think you need? Like, you know what you need. I'm not you. I can tell you what that means. I can tell you what this means. But I can't tell you if you need it. That's the point. You know what I mean? Do what you feel called to. You know? But I am called to smoke some marijuana because that's what I do. to ground myself because I get very highly connected. And that's how I come down. So, yeah, this message is live free or die trying to fit in. Because if you can't be who you are, you'll never know who you are. Because you need to be able to stretch your wings and evolve. And if anything in your life is stunning that, get rid of it. If you're waking up right now and you're seeing this, be careful who you follow. Don't blindly follow the masses. Take the M out. It spells asses. That's just my best advice for you. You want to learn runes? I'm your chick. You know, you want to do Norse shamanism stuff? I'm your chick. I do make some crazy ass candles, and now Orgonite will be available. I do love to. I actually was looking through a lot of my product that I can do for people. Yes, Phaedra, learning first. Let's actually integrate it before sharing. Absolutely. Yeah, like I didn't just start teaching runes yesterday. I get frustrated with people that take my runes class sometimes because I'm the rune teacher that's like, yo, put the fucking work in. I want homework. Nobody gives me homework. Well, guess what happens? All you people, you can't take the second cast if you didn't do your homework. But you might not be ready. I don't know. I devote a lot to the runes. And I expect others to devote it too, so I'm a stickler. But, you know, hone in on your craft. Join me October 17th for Hecate's Heretics and Amplify the Torch Within You. I've worked with Hecate for many years now, and I will be bringing all of you in a ceremony. I'm not just a practicing Norse shaman. I have been initiated to be a high priestess, but I do kind of a mashup of both. But Hecate is one of my patron goddesses with protection, and she has instructed me to do a ceremony on the 17th, to connect to her energy. This will allow you to harness her energy, to build a connection with her. I will use spells and invocations to bring her in, and I'll go over more of that. For those who are attending, I'm going to send them some info too. But, Amy, I bet you Freya and Odin are all up in that house. Because Odin's picture is right there. That's Odin, and then the All-Father prayer. Yeah, I'm gonna do a class on the Norns too. I was instructed. So technically what I was gonna do on the 17th was gonna be for the Norns, but I have to do Hecate first because she is the queen of the crossroads. She was my staple before I started working with the Norns, so I have to, in a sense, honor her. And she's been very clear with what she wants to bring in. She's going to be my head is like, bing! So this is going to open heavily for those that are attending. Some of you may know I make a lot of Hecate kits. I'll have some ready for the spell kit shopping night for Ascension next. But she's here because she wants y'all to learn discernment. She wants you to understand protection. Like, I couldn't even go live before I lit those candles. She's like, no, you better light my candles. And she's been pushing me to meditate. So I gotta get off this video. I've been ranting. God damn it. I've been on here for like an hour. All right. I guess you're welcome for my rant of just living your fucking truth, man. You know, there's nothing that can go wrong with living in your truth. Say yes to yourself. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, not causing trouble or making somebody else's day miserable or like hard, I don't see the problem. And don't lead cults, and don't drink the juice, and don't copy people. It's fucking stupid. You get smacked up. Yes. The Norse event. I have a few events that are going to be uploaded. Like I said, I just moved, so it's been a trying time of getting everything done. And all the moving of things and like getting rid of things, and it's like bringing new things in, more doors are opening and downloads and things are just dropping in. Clearing out clutter, new stuff just pops right in. So yeah, I guess that's the moral of this video is you need to, live free, declutter that brain, and stop trying to fit into a box of what people think you should be or what other people are. Step into your own box and then step out of it. That's my point. Phaedra, yeah, that would be frustrating. Teaching, no one does the homework, then why take the class? Waste of time. Waste of time if you are not doing the work. See, I'm going to take your rune casting class when I finish the current programs I am. I want to be able to 100. Yes, absolutely, 100% into the work. Yes. Yeah, yeah, I feel like it is like that, wasting your time. And it's not even that it's wasting my time. It's wasting your time because you're not learning it. The runes require attention. And I don't say that to scare people away, but I say that because of the fact that this is a primordial energy that can be tapped into, that's been around way longer than any of us. So it kind of deserves a little bit of respect. That's how I look at that. I've had people message me and say, hey, what's the return in making runes? What? Because they have molds for runes. That's not how you make runes, first of all. And second of all, you should learn about them a little bit. And that's it. Ridiculous. But that's the get-rich-quick scheme people are seeing with the people waking up. People are waking up, they're seeing the spiritual shift, and they're like, oh, how can I make money on that? No, that's not how it works. Yes, us as practitioners, we charge for what we do because we put in the work for years to get to where we are, and we're establishing a service to provide for you to get to a level of where we are, in a sense. You take an aerobics class, you're going to pay the teacher, right? Probably a bad comparison, but you know what I mean. But yeah, the runes want, like Ashley learned a year and a half ago, she's just like actually putting in the work for them. And she's funny. She's funny with it. What can I do? They called me for years. They called me since I was a little kid. I saw those symbols. And I'm like, what are these? And now I know. And I'm learning more and more. Every time I teach somebody, I learn more. Amy, that's why I want you to make a rune set for me. I'm not into the commercial crap. Yeah, me neither. Phaedra, wow, yeah, right? I was fucking heated. I'm sure they'll see this video. I don't give a fuck. Because I don't care. But I won't name drop because I'm not a scumbag. But if you see it, I don't give a fuck. Like Hay said, we're going to be obnoxiously true now. Yeah, I mean, it happens. What are you going to do? It's hard when you see people. Yeah, no, people have no respect. It's all right. I wasn't this fucking Susie Homemaker before I got into the spiritual community. That's all I got to say. Was not. Yeah, what are you going to do? But it's been a long night and I have to get some rest. Got a lot of Orgonite to finish. Got a lot of... such a great song. Fehu. As we talk about the runes. Fehu. When the energy of the runes, you see my voice starts to change. I start talking like that. But Fehu is the first rune in the Elder Futhark. I teach the Elder Futhark, the oldest of 3 alphabets. Fehu is the first of the alphabets. Creation. Abundance. could represent money, but to me its aspect is that untainted, beautiful, pure, just birth creation, needing that work and that comfort and nurturing. And you need to protect it. So, I guess I'll end with that. I hope all of you watching this can find that part of that untainted, beautiful energy within you of your truth, that fehi, the beginning of who you are and what you are. Bring it out. Show the world. And make it yours, your own unique self. All right. Peace, love, and blessings all. I hope you all have a great night and a beautiful Friday tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you all live then. Peace.